the day-to-day, the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing indifferent. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you hang that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding. I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass. Put the feet up, kick back and relaxing your best, no I'm sitting on Reilly's Gaff.
Not a good idea bringing sweets on, all you can do is
No, fuck him, it's not a podcast. So it's what's happening, we're eating sweets, right? If you want to fucking moan about it,
just use that
fuck off and now, right?
We'll eat the sweets.
We got them for free.
Got them for free, where ways?
Lamegos.
What's that?
Free munch.
It's like kind of like Pepe's.
Ah,
Peri chicken.
very nice.
Good.
And you get some free sweets.
First time there since we were all the way for Clydebank.
Oh, is that like... Is that in Clydebank? Like Wemo?
No, it's in Wishaw.
Wishaw? Oh, is it?
I don't have it, is it?
We need to get
up here every week.
We're like last resort, we'll get a Domino's, mate.
I was getting a shawarma king and I was walking out with it and this guy in a Range Rover was hey, he just shouted, hey, TikTok. That's what he shouted at me. The full app, the full app. TikTok. Aye, mate. And then I like went up to him, what's happening? He's like, what, he's my sweetie shop I shout out, it's up Wishaw. Mate, Wishaw's booming actually. Come in and get it.
Mate, I went for a business lunch in Wishaw no long ago, bro.
Mate, where have you no been for a business lunch, man?
It was a Roma cafe, bro, and it was banging.
Really, aye?
It was like a very, like, one of the mad places that like Instagram people go like take a picture of mad, like it's a mad mental scran, but it's
Nice
always banging. I like anywhere that's big on Instagram woman. I'll go because it's always tasty.
Aye,
you know
it
what
looks good anyway.
I just save them on Insta whenever I see them.
I never ever go to them. There's a mad one in Glasgow, it's just opened up and I was like, it was a burger place or something, I was like, I need to go there and I've still not been there.
What are you saying Glasgow for?
Glasgow, sorry.
No, I'm not even that, like where is it?
I don't know. I just noticed. Do you know what? Do you know
why in Scotland just opened up, man?
Is that no fee here?
I know. From Glasgow, do you know that?
Do you know why I said from Glasgow? Because I was like Glasgow. No, the reason I said that is because I seen the place and I was like, oh, this is obviously like California or something. It was that banging.
Oh, really?
Like it was like that pure. Now the ones that you see and it's like the best burger in New York. That it was like that, and I was like, oh, Glasgow.
Where is you both for Clydebank?
Yeah, I'm for Clydebank. He's for Knightswood.
Well, so mate, we always talk about how Clydebank is like a pure mystical place to us, because we are pure. Like, feel like we're so far away from it.
Aye, I know
it took us like 50 minutes to get here.
Aye, mate, exactly.
Wouldn't be that
aye, because you're like, Wishaw, it's just fucking. Then you're like, what?
Because Clydebank's the same. I always feel like Clydebank's just like a mad. Like, see, so other places that are that far away feel like the centre of Glasgow.
You're going to do that all the time.
I know. But like Clydebank is just like a mad extension of Glasgow.
Aye,
you know what I mean, like
it's just
the same bit.
it is. It's all the same kind of people, not like you think like it's not the same when you go to fucking. I always dig the place up, mate. But Kilmarnock, man.
Kilmarnock's Ayrshire, but
aye, that's true. But what is Clydebank then? That.
It's Glasgow.
Just outside Glasgow.
Western Bartonshire.
We've got mates from Motherwell and like Wishaw and all that, so you get a taxi home for there.
How did that? The meeting of the world's Clyde, mate. Wishaw and Clydebank. How'd that happen?
We've got pals everywhere, don't we?
Get a good story for that, actually.
Aye.
Absolutely.
What, to get into it a bit?
Well, so we better get into it. So we've got Jezza and Jod here. So we need to establish this first, right? Because I think me and Jamie have been living a lie. So me and Jamie have constantly saying PRTY, and I'm sure I heard you call it party. What is it?
I say
is that, I don't want to get too political.
Don't get political.
No,
don't get
I say PRTY if I'm describing it, but then if I'm saying it in like a sentence like my pals or something, I go, oh, party. You know what I mean? So it's just whatever context it's set in.
One of our pals does like party with us, but I just said party there. When we're on it, he just started shouting like, party!
Aye, that's all we're shouting, party!
So just
stuck.
Just took the out, spelt it wrong.
Aye, spelt it wrong, shortened it down.
Dyslexic.
No, it is a good name. One of your pals, was it one of the boys that's involved? Aye. So who's all involved in this thing? Because obviously yous are like the DJs of the group, but there's more people. Obviously we came and met yous at your humble abode.
Your HQ.
Aye, mate, it is a HQ.
The first ever cup of tea.
And I was offered a cup of tea. I was like, a few hours. A cup of tea about 6 weeks.
Do we even have a kettle?
It's cold and there'll be milk in it.
That's just something you say saying it. You want a cup of tea or that? You're like,
Try to
"Oh."
be nice.
Aye.
It was coffees were getting crushed, but that's like that. I think it's a
I've got
pure
a coffee machine.
Aye, coffee machine was getting absolutely doused. Every cunt was having a coffee.
Took about
But
10 minutes.
it's a pure cool, like, so you were saying about some of the other boys that they race, it's a mad conglomerate. How did it all come about? Well, firstly, who's all the troops and
So there's us two, then there's Hutchie, Doco and Smitty. There's 5 of us all together. We all just kind of came together, just feel like going out, getting on it.
Aye.
Just came pals, always crazy each other. Aye.
and if you go like what are the roles of the other troops, usually the DJs?
That's like they sort of deal with like organising events, like actual going, because most of the time like we're DJing or doing stuff, and they'll go down to events that sort of
events that look after acts and stuff like that. We've all got different jobs.
Aye. I'm the only one that does it. I just went full time not long ago.
Good for you, bro.
After I left uni, and I've been doing all the emails and all that.
All the emails, that.
Professional, that.
Copying each other in emails and shit.
Aye, I see. Can you see me into that?
He's out of office now
I
because
stuck my out of office. Because I got the dam this weekend.
Oh,
so I stuck my
right.
out office.
Just so
Just to show off.
Did you say something about the podcast or that? Did you say
No,
that
I
to the-
didn't. No, because it wasn't for the podcast. I put it out of office.
Right,
For ADE.
Fair
Aye.
dues, mate.
So I like no it's class about the kind of, because we've had DJs on, we had you and McVicker on obviously and stuff like that, but I feel like you're at a pure class time of DJing where like I say it's the first time you're going to go and play Amsterdam and that. Like, there's a lot of like first times. It must be so exciting for you.
It all came so fast, like just fucking one after the other. Like, oh, we need to announce this now. We need to announce this. It's like hard to keep up at times, I think, man. But,
Aye.
it's mental. I think we just had it right at the right time, just after COVID. That's when we proper officially started.
because party after COVID was like we were one of the first events in SWG3, so like
It was literally the first
mad.
Saturday it opened. We just managed to, like, I think it was the 28th of January or something.
Often it. People must have. What was that like? Were people just going nuts in it?
It was originally we were doing it in time space events, just this 300 capacity venue. It was that the first time I ever booked BLK. It was his first ever international gig. He hadn't played outside Ireland either,
Aye.
so we booked him for that time. And then SWG3 came to us, we sold that out, and they came to us, went, do you want to do a TV studio? Aye. It was like doubled the capacity by and added 1,000 on.
1,000 people.
That's fucking mad.
Sold it in like an hour or something like that.
And cunts would have been choking.
I feel like when COVID ended and people were going out, it was such a different feeling. Like, even when it is new, it was such a pure.
It's
people
kinda
just
died
couldn't.
down a wee bit now.
Aye, it's kind of back to normal, but the whole maybe for like 5 months or something, people were just I can't believe we're back out, man. But that's
up for like 2 years lost.
I know. Mind you'd like go out and you like couldn't get up for your table and that. You weren't allowed to like move.
Mad,
but I remember going to the locale and like going there to talk to those other people in there. I knew and like going there to talk to them. I said, "Pure, what do you fucking think you're doing? Get back!" I was like, what the fuck?
That mad time that gave like power to cunts that shouldn't have had it so much. Like every restaurant you're in, you just get a mad woman. And it's like fucking yes, man. I get to tell every cunt what to do.
Aye,
like, can you sit down? Can you sit down? That, you know what I mean? It was like taking on a bit of power to that.
In Scotland, it was like the only place that you weren't allowed to play background music.
Aye.
Because it made people talk loud.
Aye, I forgot about that, man.
Spat on each other.
Fucking stupid. as
No,
fuck,
mate, it was
innit?
another thing today where like if you play music, people will dance and have any dancing. That.
Aye,
There was all that shit.
aye.
Stop sitting there in silence.
It was a mad time that during
Aye.
COVID. It was probably the best time for us. But
Aye, let's go back. So, have all yous known each other since you were young, or is it just through going out? Yous all met?
I met Doco. Well, I knew Doco and Smitty since I've been young. We went to primary school and high school together. Doco's a year above me and Smitty's 2 years above me. But it's not as if we're pals. We're just kind of
Knew
pals.
each other
Me and
well,
Doco
aye.
pals. Me and Smitty were kind of pals. And then just for going out and all that, it was just.
It was
growing
like,
up that
I
way,
was
ended up
pals
being
with everyday for Knightswood, and then he was pals with everyday for Clydebank, and we just kind of came together and made one big massive
Super group?
Aye. We just went out every weekend on in nuts cunts.
Aye. So, do you think that's why you got on so much? Because you were like,
Aye.
fuck, they're actual as nuts as me. Like,
That is actually what it was.
Aye.
We're all just as nuts as each
We all
other.
encourage each other in a good way, and sometimes a bad way.
aye.
Most of the time, we're bad.
But it started, like, all started for kind of, some would say a bad ways. Do you want to talk about how like it actually
Talk
started?
about it.
Well, so that's what we were trying to think about in the way here, like where did it actually start? And what I think it was one time we were going camping for one of my pal's birthday, and that was like during COVID, and I'd bought this set of decks during lockdown because I was just bored and I was trying to teach myself how to DJ. Like, it's about this size. I had like 3 buttons on it, 2 wee decks. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was trying to teach myself, and like, I think it was Hutchie who said to me, "Why don't you bring him up? We'll get a speaker on that, big massive speaker." And I was like, "Aye, fuck it." I was like, not really thinking much yet. Then we went up. I don't even think we managed to build a tent in time, did we?
We had a big gazebo. We built this big kind of gazebo thing, didn't we?
Just sleep in there.
Just and they was planning on sleeping, but so then they just like halfway through the night, like, right, you'll get the decks on that. So somebody pulled a Jenny out.
Doco brought his dad's Jenny.
He's always got a Jenny.
Doco's dad's Jenny. It's
some
famous.
story.
Doco's dad's Jenny.
He loves talking about that.
I think he told us that when we came up to the HQ.
So what was that again? Can you just tell us that? No.
What about
the dad's Jenny?
I think he just stole it off the back of his dad's truck. Took it
up the hills
at the weekend.
I mean, what is better?
Had to be back for the morning for his dad starting working.
What is better than stealing your dad's Jenny and going up the hills with fellas?
That's
the best thing.
That's when.
I couldn't even DJ at this point. I was just
watching him struggle.
I need to do this.
And then we obviously played, and it actually went mental. The place went mental. Doco had flares and all that. It's a good video actually. We need to show you.
How many people are we talking here? Is it just you or like
no, it was just our pals.
Maybe about 20 or something.
And there was actually a group of people from Paisley that were up there camping, and they ended up just coming round and joining in.
Oh, but you couldn't make over, man. Look at sitting round there. Can't get decks this week or that.
And then it just turned into a mad mental rave, and like after that, if there was like, you just need to do another one, you just need to do one, because obviously there was nothing going on. If these either sitting down in mad restaurants and that, and but when was the next one?
The tunnel one, was it? We done one in a tunnel. It was under like Gart Naval Hospital. It was just this big massive tunnel. We thought it'd be good to do a rave in it. And so we went in, we've put the decks and all that in, and fucking had this rave, but the police ended up coming like halfway through it. And I ran up to go and check to see if they actually have came in. There was about 6 of them, all standing with dogs, like walking through this thing.
There was like rumours all night that the police were coming, and nobody actually believed them. Then when he went and checked, he's like,
pack the shit up, back the shop, we need to go.
And so did you just have to...
Like we planned it to like perfection, man. Like it was like, so they came in one end and we went out the other end. So we grabbed all the stuff.
My motor was there, so we just went out, put everything in my motor.
Vanished without a trace, bro.
But while we were putting everything in my motor, the police came for one bit. So we've all ran over and jumped through this wall. Everyone's went one way, and I'm thinking, hey, I'll be smart and I'll go away myself. I've ran away and hid behind a mad wall, and this police fan just came right up. He just came out and grabbed me and put me in cuffs on.
Oh man,
I was long gone, man. I was away down the canal. I was like,
you never split up for the group, mate.
No, mate, I'm like you, mate. I would be like that. They're gonna follow the bigger crowd.
One of them.
You're just starting like there, mate.
But if they've got you, it's like they just think I've got one of them.
So they grabbed me and searched me and all that, and they could see I had my car keys and that on me. No, is that your car at that end of the tunnel? I'm like, no, mine's is at the other end and all that. And he's like, what's your regi plate? And I'm going, I don't know it. I didn't know they could do this, but I had the wee iPad, and he's typed up an iPad and just turned around and went, so that's not your regi plate? Oh, shit. Had to walk round. There was about 60 police surrounding my car and all that, and then they're like, we're going to need to search this motor. I'm like, right, whatever. Searched the motor and seen 2 speakers. Whose speakers are they? You've been doing this event and all that? I'm like, no, I just seen it Snapchat. I came down and all that. It's no mine.
Snapchat.
And then kind of let me away a bit and that. And then one of the guys was like, I can smell petrol. And opened my boot and there was a big generator. Blasted.
So what happened to there then?
They said that I was going to get charged with this and that and all that. Took my car keys off me. Told me I was to come get them the next day. But let me go. I thought I was going to get a night in the cells. And then I woke up the next day and that Glasgow Live, my newspaper thing, and Facebook was like 19-year-olds has been charged with reckless and careless behaviour on this big list. I was like, oh no. Never actually came for it, so just went to the next day.
Hutchie's generator obviously got kept in the post. Hutchie rented it that time because Doco couldn't steal his dad's generator. Hutchie rented it, and then it was in the police station. He was still paying this rent. He had to pay all sorts, like, because it was just you couldn't get it back.
Aye. Oh, that's murder, mate.
I was going back in and asking for it all, man. I just got my keys and
out of there, man.
I was just imagining like Doco, thank fuck you got that generator back. See if that was my dad's, would be fucked.
About that. It's in the police station.
So after the tunnel, are you... See, because the police came, we use like, oh, we might need to no do this, or we use like, no, we're doing that again.
Let's just not get caught this time.
Just need to be smart.
Exactly.
What was the next one? The next one was in
the
it was in a wee abandoned sort of farm shed.
Piggery?
In Clydebank.
It used to be an old piggery, just like this abandoned couple of buildings.
That's asking for it, mate.
Party at the piggery?
It's asking for a party.
We went down and like cleared it, like it was like bushes and that everywhere, like we're all
Pure up to here, no?
big brushes, like hacksaws, no.
Is that a pure shift, that?
Aye, it was a heavy shift, man, because every day was like pure. No, people would like put pressure on us, like, oh, what you staying this weekend?
I was going to say that because, see, like a lot. Obviously, we'll go on to other stories. I'm sure you told me other ones when we came in seniors at the HQ, but I feel like yous maybe knew yous had something there because like the effort yous were going to then put them all on. Do you know what I mean? Yous were taking a lot of risks to go. Fuck it, we'll put another one on. Like you must have knew, like here something's kind of happening
like,
here.
Most of that, but it's like we just loved doing it at the time because we couldn't do anything else at the time. So like let's.
I suppose.
And plus we were just starting DJing, so it's like we wanted to give ourselves gigs. Do you know what I mean? We couldn't get in it at the time.
Hutchie and Doc were a big role to play in that. They two are like. They were up for it, and like they were, no, we should do this. They're just pure. They motivate you all the time. Like,
it was always kind of Hutchie's idea. And then Doco was just kind of one of the crazy enough to do it. No, I mean, he's like,
alright. My dad's got a Jenny and that'll be soon.
But that next one we done, I had to bring my laptop and all that down, and so it's on a wee tiny table. I don't even know it's somebody's garden. They got this table for. So a wee tiny set of decks, laptop, and I think I went round to do a push one time and. Came back and my laptop was all like, glitching out. I was like, what's happened, man? Somebody spilled a drink all over it. It pure wasn't working. And I'm like, shit, man. And then obviously after it and all that, and I went to try. I had a uni exam on the Monday. So it was like obviously all the exams were for home, so I had to do it on my laptop. And I was like, I'm not going to do this. It wasn't working in it. I can't remember what I'd done. I think I had to borrow like, a pure old laptop off somebody, man.
What were you doing at uni at the time?
Civil engineering.
Aye.
Yes, my boy.
Let's go into civil engineering for a minute.
You can just hang back after the podcast, bro.
So obviously you were saying to me that you weren't DJing at the start.
No.
So when
just after I started DJing after that when we went camping.
You're like, I need to get there.
So just got decks.
See at Gaffs and that, like, would always be me and you, like. We're on tunes, like we just pass the phone to each other back and forward, so it's just kind of we're into the exact same tunes.
We used to always go to Pirate Studio, you know, because he could DJ, and we used to just go and get on it in Pirate Studio, listen to tunes and that. And then I was always trying to muck about with them, then got my cell decks.
So were you playing at the tunnel thing?
I was playing at the tunnel one, aye. So then anyone for the other.
I was trying to teach him, but I didn't even know what I was doing at the start. I was like the blind leading the blind.
Aye, so I was going to say, see when who was it that shouted on you the first time, like, get a deck, so was it Hutchie? Were you like that? Oh, fuck.
No. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Aye.
But see, that's what I mean, like, see when everybody's like mad at it, they don't notice it's like, that's a thing we've always said to each other, innit? It's like, if you make a mistake, nobody notices, apart from like the DJs and that in the room, like, but
see, it's just a massive mistake, but
the tune's turned off. You're like, oh, but wait, hold on.
They didn't even know, they're all fucked.
I was just trying to beat there, mate, don't worry about that.
Wasn't it a good DJ at that time as well? They thought it was brilliant. You know what I mean?
Do you know
something pure special at the time?
See, when I see your videos, the tunes you play and like the crowd and stuff like that, I feel like yous play tunes. When yous think about the tunes yous are going to play, you're not thinking like, how like, not so much how like sort of skillful is this wee bit of DJing. You're like, what's going to make cunts go nuts? I feel like that's the way you use DJ, and that's probably because you started in that way. You know what I mean? You didn't start like most people would. You started pure out and about trying to get people up for it.
When you watch us, we don't really do a lot of tricks and all that. You know how you see DJs doing that. I think we're just dead good at reading a crowd.
Tune selection and that, like you just know
what to play at the right time and that.
How long do you think it took you to get like that? Right away.
Well, like
straight off the bat, mate.
Well, see, we always had like a good crowd. We were good, but see, like where I am now, looking back on it, I was like,
I'm mixing in that. Couldn't have been as good, but we could always pick good tunes in that. Like reading crowds in that wise, probably right at the start we could do that, but like mixing and like technical DJing wise, like took us a while.
Miles off it.
See, what's because I always wonder this, right? You could maybe fill me in on this. Now you get DJs, but then some are called selectors. Is that not just somebody just picking a tune?
Just the same.
What's the difference?
I think it's just a fancy word for it.
Aye, is it just to make yourself?
DJ and selector.
I'm not actually sure.
No,
I'd have to hear.
No, but because some people I've seen like, but something selector, and I'm like, So you don't know actual make they're just picking tunes basically.
I don't know if
I've honestly never even heard that.
I've always actually wondered that. I've never asked him.
That is definitely just a guy picking tunes in it.
Just
selecting tunes.
I just pick the tunes. So for there, like, so speak about the one at the piggery. Yeah. Every time I go to say that, I feel like I'm talking about something else.
We done a few at the piggery, didn't we?
Yeah, we done
Was that the sort of next few you've done? These them in a row sort of thing?
I think we done 2 or 3 just to keep us.
Tell us about the piggery.
It was a decent wee place, man. We got away with it.
It's just after Western Road.
Aye. Just see where the Humphreys, you know where the Humphreys?
Aye.
It was
just at the bottom. It's literally just at the bottom of that, and that one of the big fields over there.
And so that just became the fucking the venue for the
It's
next
funny
few.
because I used to drink there when I was like 15.
Oh, is that a mad thing?
Aye, like we used to go and get a fire and all that, and bottles of Mad Dog and stuff.
So it's a sort of famous sort of abandoned place you can go and just get up to whatever you want.
And then we just started.
It sounds
doing
fucking
raves and
class. I want piggery, mate. I got piggery for a
one
booze.
day.
Oh mate,
Take us a wee tour of all the spots we've done.
piggery in the Dyson factory, man.
Straight to the Dyson factory.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I know the Dyson factory in Singapore. But so no trouble with the police in the piggery?
There was one time.
One time, aye.
It was quite a lot of trouble. Well, not a lot of trouble, but just there was a lot of police. Like,
A lot of police in the piggery.
Don't think anyone got caught in that night, but
no, they didn't get caught in. But we had to like take all the stuff and like hide it in the bushes and all that. And like
riot vans and all that. About 6 riot vans all lined up. The
and then everybody went back to a gate. Like we all fucking like, we've got big speakers, like a generator, and like carrying it through a mad field, like the grass is up to there, and we're like, where are we going to hide this? We just hid it in the grass, and we all went back to a gaff and got on it all night. And then in the morning we're like, right, Doc was like my daddy's his Jenny back. More boys. We had to go to a gaff at like 6 in the morning. And like it was in the middle of summer, so the sun was just shining on us. We're having to take it back to his dad's truck, man. That was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, man.
There's been Sunday nights. We've still been on it right through. Doc was like, we need to go back and put this on before my dad wakes up. Me and him are trying to carry this Jenny, like climbing up on top of his truck. No, it's a big higher.
Oh my god, that is like the last thing you want to do when you've been on it that long, innit?
You just want to go to your bed and cry.
I know, especially like doing it. Like that's happened a few times. You're saying, mate, that's like some spirit, mate. Like, see my pals like that to me, mate. See what you need to do. You need to get up and come with me, get a field, grab my dad's Jenny, take it back, put it in his truck. In the next hour, I'd be like, mate, I would rather do anything.
Mate, I can see myself sitting like, mate, you know I love you, right? But no
chance. Is there anybody like that? Like, is there any of the boys that
who's the laziest one when it comes to all that?
Because it seems like all yous are never lazy. You always feel what happened, but I bet
we've always got a good team, don't we?
I know, we're always carry each other.
Aye,
never get
if
somebody.
If you're doing it, I'm doing it, sort of.
I suppose because you all started it together. See as well, I'm guessing. Let's not get a wee sweetie.
Sweetie Brett.
I've had too many.
I'm guessing the crowds at these things, did they start, word got out and they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
That's what I mean. See, one of the ones we done, I don't even think we put it up anywhere. People just word their mouth. Like,
That's
we never really put any of them up.
We never put it up anywhere, but like, maybe put it on Snapchat saying
a private story or something.
Come here.
Aye.
Mate, word of mouth sick, but that's what you want, mate. You want word of mouth. See if somebody told me about it, I'd be like, oh.
The Humphrey one was probably next, man. That was the most wild.
That was probably the one that's the most famous for.
Nice, so tell us about that then. What kind of time are we on? Like, what is it still like COVID times?
Still
right in the heart of
it. The storm.
Well, I think it was towards the end. It was that way where people were just getting tired out on it. Like it's like, right, we can go back out now. We can do stuff.
The piggery ones in Toronto, that was like right at the heart of COVID.
So that
it's
one.
Funny, they're the ones that are indoors. We went indoors during COVID.
Well, how did it start? So we're like, right, we're going to try it up Humphrey. It's like out the road. It's about an hour walk up the Humphrey. And we're thinking, right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to get a Jenny, speakers, all sorts?
Man, we had scaffolding and all that.
We made a stage up.
Fuck's sake, man. The effort is unbelievable, by the way.
It's insane, mate.
We brought scaffolding, big wooden planks to make a stage.
Lights.
Barriers, so the crowd stayed back. Stayed respectful.
I'll wait for the scaffolding.
Show a bit of respect for this guy.
I love the lights, fairy lights and all that.
Across all the trees and all that.
We put it onto the back of this guy's van that we managed to borrow, and like it could only drive so far up that hill, and so you get to the halfway point and like, right, everybody will bounce out, everybody will be waiting there once the van comes, get everything out and just start bolting up the hill with it.
Some of our pals had the Surons, you seen the Surons at the time, tying things to the back of them.
I used to be baby carts. Got one of them sticking stuff in it and like driving it up to the tap.
That's production value for you, mate. That's what that is.
That was some graph.
The thought of a stage up the top of that is blowing my mind, mate.
I'll need to show you a picture at the end. It was just like a wee 6x6
we'll put it up in the video.
And then so that's what happens. Even the van stopped. There's one house. That's the one house you need to get by. So even the van stopped. Like a taxi pulled up at that house, and like a wee family got out. We're all just looking at each other like we're all pure froze. I know. How would you even explain that? After like 2 minutes on, just like fuck it, just go.
Like you even say at that point, man.
I know, that's what I mean. And they were like, shit, if we get caught
red-handed.
How many cunts went up there?
Like about 10 years or 10, 15.
We're not like
everyone, about 400 people or something.
Fucking hell, man.
So we went and done. That was the night before we took all the stuff up. So we left, we planked it all. Then the day we went up, built it all. And then it was really sort of, what was it that happened? There was a family up camping, and we're like, right, how are we going to get around this? There's about 300 people in their way. And they seen us just carrying all these speakers in, they just got the stuff and just left up, we must have been camped somewhere
that's
else.
Respectful, but
that was mad. You know, we're talking about how far away Clydebank is for everything. There was people like, walking by me for Coat Bridge and stuff. I was how did you find out about this?
I mind so I was DJing at the start, and like nobody was really there at first off, so we're waiting on everybody coming. And I'm thinking, right, what if nobody comes? Like,
imagine nobody
sitting up here on this stage, you know, there's like lights. You know,
how embarrassing would that be? That'd have been the saddest booze ever.
Still your pals, it would have been class, man. Just
it's your fault, mate. It's your fault.
And then I think somebody I don't know who it was. It might have been Doc or something shouted out, like, so it was in a forest. And Doc like shouted out, yeah, I'm gonna look at this. So I walked out and it was like dark, and you just see, I'd see your torches, like everybody with their phone torches on. And I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of 100, 200 torches.
See when you're walking up, I went down to get a few people. See when you're walking up, you could just hear the boom boom walking into the air. So cool, just
mate, that is mental. Mate, the thought of this being up a hill is still blowing my eyes.
Literally in the middle of the woods, so up a hill, there's a reservoir, and then like right in the woods.
So we've managed to get like 300-400 people up a 1 hour walk up a hill.
That's what's blowing my mind, mate. Like convinced 400 humans to walk up a hill for an hour to listen
in the middle of the night
and get a booze, mate. That's commitment. So see if we had to get people to walk an hour up a hill to listen to the podcast, man, I think we'll get 2 or 3. 5 maybe. My mom, Dan, your mom, Dan. Walking up with the sweeties. Oh, I'm fucking buzzing.
So funny, we stayed there till, was it 7 or 9 in the morning?
We called it about 7 in the morning once the sun had rose in it. And
everyone was pure morning as well. Like, no, we're just doing it. Like, being
was everybody still there?
It was never ending. We turned the tunes off, and I think a few people started booing.
Even when we stopped it, like it was pure, like a pure summer's day outside, and everyone just went and started jumping in the reservoir. Let's see that outside.
Mate, this is making this feels like a movie.
So like it's all these different groups of people. Like this, people from Motherwell, people from Renfrew, and all that. Every day was just on it together. Like we didn't even know them at the time. This is the first time meeting, and then because of that day, like we've just all became best pals with each other. They're still the same people that come to our events. Like we're best pals in the gym.
That is a mad thing. That would be like that's one of the mad like core memories.
We stayed up there till 3 o'clock, but I mean we get basically everyone out, and I thought I'm going to go back in there and try and see if I can find booze or something because we're still getting on it. Like, I thought I'd left my bag and stuff. I thought there'll be something in there. I walked back in, it was still kind of dark in the bushes, and I just seen hundreds of people still there. I'm like, the sun's actually split in the sky. Get outside. I came out with another big bunch of people with me. Everyone's looking at me.
You could have started a mad cult or something.
You could still be up there, the new man.
Still be
calling shots.
Sending
cunts down the hill to do some walking that.
We stayed up there till 3, and then right, we need to try. We planked the speakers, didn't we? We planked the speakers under a bit of tarpaulin and all that. Hid it. You went down it.
I went down a bit early with stuff, and I had to take the decks with it. We borrowed the decks off somebody, so I had to take them back.
Is that a pure cut?
Was it Doco's dad?
No, I borrowed his Jenny this time.
My dad's decks, man. Get him back before he's doing a set this morning.
I don't think the person that we rented the decks off and knew that we were taking them into an upper.
You'd never assume that went to a van and that.
See, like obviously. It must be a buzz even taking all this stuff up because you're thinking how good's this going to be, right? And then like during it but see after it you're like, oh fuck no, we need to get this all back.
We stayed up there till 3 o'clock, and then most people left. Me and Doco and that, and a few other people still there. And we need to get this generator done now, you know what I mean? Like doing an hour's walk, we had no water or nothing, the sun was splitting the sky, we're walking up people that are just doing a morning's walk and all that. Well, not even morning, like
there's a YouTube video in there, there's a guy out his morning run, just like, he's like recording, I don't know, it's a chest camera or something, there's just people
walking by.
Oh my god,
it's on YouTube, I don't know.
So me and Joe, my mate Joe, we were walking down with this generator, like, side by side, he's taking one. But it was Doco's dad, and Doco's mate gave his hand, but he was fucked, man. So he would run ahead of us, right, and then would lie down and go to sleep. And then we would walk by him like, Doco, you need to get up, take a shot of this Jenny, just run away from us again, and then just lie down and go to sleep.
That's a 30 seconds sleep.
He was going up and offering people money for like bottles of water because we had no water and the sun was
oh my god,
sky.
See, they wee 30 second sleeps, he must have been outrageously good, man. You must have been like in heaven. I can imagine that, getting a wee bit of respite.
It was torture, it was an actual workout. Like, I got to the bottom, we're both sweating.
Has there ever been a point, I'm going to more like these stories, but like, has there ever been a point when you're doing something like that, like carrying something up a big hill, not when you're just like, fuck this, man, I don't want to do this.
What am I doing? You just need to think of like
the bigger picture, bro.
It always was a workout because like, you think about it, a Jenny, speakers and that, they're all heavy, so you're you just need to get it there.
Picking the most like challenging spots. Like, see, anytime I go, like, because I used to go camping every year with all my pals, and we used to just go up fucking the campsies and see just going up with like a backpack on to the bed, because like my pals just always pick certain bits and go, I know, I'll go up there and nobody will bother us and that. And it would just be, I'd be walking for like 40 minutes. I'd just be like, we'll just go here, pointing at mad paths and all that. Like, I pure couldn't hack it if I was doing what you were doing. But so where did it go for there? Where, like, did you just keep doing?
I think for me and Jod, after that, it was like a few weeks after, I think that sort of word had got about, and that me and him were DJing at this sort of rave, and it was one of the clubs in the town. We got a phone call on Sunday night saying, do you ever remember Nomad?
Aye.
It sort of opened up just after COVID, and it just want to. I seen videos for your rave. Do you want to DJ tomorrow night, like Monday night? And I'm thinking shit. I was like, do you want to DJ with me? Like, we're doing it at a club. It's a Monday night, and we're thinking shit.
Was there ever a thought of like, I don't even know about that?
Aye, that's what I mean, because like, we obviously weren't sure about mixing and that yet. We just been like.
It was a bit nerve-wracking, but we wanted to get something at that point, wasn't it? So the time was kind of...
People like, you need to do something with that, you need to do something with that.
And it's like, you earned getting that spot.
That's what I mean.
But it was that way as well, but we didn't even have a clue where to start. I mean, like, you're just doing raves at the house.
Aye, I know, it must be such a weird thing to go through that to like, no, you're actually in a club now, like, wait, we need to do this properly now.
So it was like a Monday night and about, I think, so we put it on our Instagram stories and that, we're DJing in this club tonight, and but how many people sold out on a Monday night? 250 people or 300 people or something.
Fuck's sake,
that's mad.
And then
we done that for
after
6
that,
months
right, you can do every Monday for you, man.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fuck's sake.
So was that is that obviously your first like residency or something?
So we done that for about 6 months. A Monday night. We got on it every single time. I was getting up, I was getting home about 3:30 or something, then getting up for work at 8 o'clock. Still absolutely blitzed and having to go to work, man.
Every
Tuesday for about 6 months.
And the thing is, at the weekends we'd be going to like down to Parklife like Saturday, Sunday, then having to get up the Monday and go and DJ on a Monday.
We done Creamfields Friday to Sunday. Friday to Monday you do. We get back on the Monday.
And then had to go DJ.
Oh.
That one must have been a bit
nothing behind the stage. I was thinking people are shooting.
You would be, man. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Out, mate.
So you still? So you said you've just stopped working, hadn't you?
Aye.
You're still working now.
I'm still working now.
How hard is it for like? Because I always wonder this because. Some DJs are full time, some aren't they? How hard is it to go full time just DJing it? Is it really hard? Do you need to get to a certain fucking?
Hannah Lang's been doing it for 9 years. I just went full time last year.
She just went like that, mate, hasn't she? Guys, my lassie's doing brilliant for herself because she's on Clyde One. Hannah Lang, she's fucking good, isn't she?
Your mom and dad know about her.
I know.
Hannah's actually helped us a lot. Like she's nice.
Hannah Lang.
I know.
I said Hannah Lang there as well.
Aye. No, these guys in my work call her Hannah Lang because they can't read it right.
I was telling you actually, she played her tune on the. She told us she was playing her tune on the radio the other day. And I was like, right. She's like, I'll be on at 10 o'clock. I was like, I set an alarm. my alarm goes off at 10 o'clock. I'm like, why the fuck have I set myself? Why have I set an alarm for 10 o'clock at night? And I just turned it off. Then about an hour later, somebody mentioned me in their story, like, here, you're just on the radio.
Completely forgot.
Did you just both forget?
That's
She's like, I'm going to use a turn rate easy.
Snoozing
and that.
fucks that one for my bed.
Got a few people that took videos on that, but it was good.
Fannies, was that mad? Was that the first time he's been on the radio? Was that when was that?
Yeah, that was last week.
Aye.
Oh, was that? Nice.
Because we were messaging about it. I was like, class, bro. He's like, I fucking didn't know that. So,
was it last Friday?
Yeah, last Friday.
We're both off it and all. No, I mean,
completely forgot. Aye.
That's a huge thing, you know.
So, obviously, you're doing that Nomad every Monday and that. But when does it become like sort of party and like we're this big group? Do you know what I mean? Rather than use DJing and we sometimes put on raves. When we use like, we've got a thing here, we need a name for it, we need to start doing all this. When did that happen?
Well, like SWG3 wasn't open yet, but that time was open. See that place we're doing time space event it's called. Smitty got that. He knew somebody that worked in there.
Yeah, they do it because obviously everybody's like, you need to do something this, like you should do actual nights and clubs and that. We're thinking, don't know, man, I kind of like doing a bit of that. Somebody gave us the opportunity to do one in time, and right, aye, fuck it.
Was that 300 capacity, wasn't it?
Aye, we had to make a Insta page and all that. Aye.
The first night we done it, sold it. It was just me and him playing again.
Sold the Humphrey Hill, mate.
Nobody's ever done that.
I don't think we were expecting to go that well. We put the tickets up. And then Hutchie was the one that done it on his phone. Like he set up a wee schedule and all that, done it on his phone. There was like, was it 250 tickets?
250.
And they put it up at like, it got announced at 5 o'clock or something. And then it got to 6 o'clock and it was saying like tickets unavailable. And we were like, is this sold out?
Have we not done this right?
We were texting Hutchie like, is this sold out? And he wasn't answering. I was like, where's he? He was sleeping. So we all went to his house. We were up here chatting on his window. He woke up to what happened to the tickets? He's like, oh, they're all sold out.
Fucking hell,
mate. Is that the first? Did you say that was the first?
It was the first party event, aye.
First ever one.
And was that like I don't know how it works. So would that be like an ongoing thing, same as the residencies or that, or was that just a one-off?
No, we done a few nights in that time after it.
Yeah, we done a few nights, and then that's when we booked. So like, BLK is somebody that we've been listening to since we were like
18 or so.
When we started, we'd play his tunes all the time and all that, and so like, right, we'll try book him. Like we'll try get him in at the headline. I think it was you were messaging.
Yeah, I was messaging Duffy, the guy that does unplugged this or something.
Did it come out there?
Aye.
Troops, the podcast is brought to you by G4 Claims. If you're involved in a road accident that was not your fault, call G4 Claims on 01698 767 172 or visit them at notatfaultclaim.com. The process is completely free and you could keep 100% of your compensation. Troops, if you want more episodes of Reilly's Gaff, head over to patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff. We have the £3 tier, which gives you access to the extended part of each normal episode where we normally save all the hot action for. We also have the £5 tier, which gives you all the extended episodes, a bonus episode each month, and access to the Discord chat. The £10 tier gives you all of the above, but you get 2 bonus episodes a month and 10% off merch. And the last tier, the daddy, the GOAT tier as it's called, is £20 a month, and you get everything and anything you would ever want. You get to request episodes, you're a mod on Discord, so your name's a fancy colour and everything. Oh my god. You get shout outs in any episodes if you want a wee birthday shout out, whatever you can think of and we can do, we will do it. And on top of that, you get 20% off merch. How sweet is that? So if you've already joined, thank you so much. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff.
Right. I was booking BLK through Duffy. He runs that reboot agency. We're now business partners with him, but at the start, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. I booked a few acts, but we didn't really know what we were actually doing, and we booked him. And that was in that time, it was meant to be 300 capacity. We sold it out, and then that's when it went to SWG3 when they came in with BLK.
Aye, so sold out like in an hour or something, and then SWG3 emailed us. I seen this sold out. Do you want to date in SWG3? Obviously, so then we get like 1,000 capacity. That was the only room that was available.
I didn't even know what I was like, what to say to them. So I was like messaging Duffy, who's I'm trying to book his artist, know what I mean? Basically asking him, what do I say?
So professional. Could you help me with this email, mate?
So that's quite a big risk going to 1,000 like capacity. That's 1,000 tickets. Like, how are we going to do this now? Like, as we've always said, like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Yeah, bash.
That's always our
It's what so far, isn't it?
That's how we built a relationship like Duffy and Zach. We're going to Amsterdam for his stag do, BLK Zach. We're going to Amsterdam for his stag do this weekend, but just became best pals on like.
Wait, so you were listening to him since you were like younger, like 18? What age is he?
He's the same age as us.
Oh, is he? Aye.
Same age as us.
Oh, right. So he's been playing since he was like really young.
He's been producing. He's so good to know, man. He's like proper blown up.
Aye,
like,
mate, he's crazy. See, even just on like TikTok and that, just seeing wee clips and playing it's just nuts, mate.
The thing is, he's just a pure like nice guy, pure down to earth.
So
That's
nice,
what's so good about him. Like, that's why he's went so far. Like,
who's the other guy who's booked? Another Irish guy, but he's blonde or something.
Fionn Curran.
Aye.
He was one of the people we booked in time as well.
Oh, right.
He's one of Duffy's acts.
We just done a Scottish tour with him not long ago. He's a great guy as well.
I feel, I don't know if this is just for what I done when I first started going out, right? But see the sort of tunes you play and the sort of it's a bit more intense than what say like I went see when I started going out to like Subway and that, it was very like mellow, just house sort of quite relaxed and shit. But I feel like your style has got so much bigger recently. Do you feel like that, or is that me just being like ignorant?
The scene in Glasgow is probably the best it's ever been, man. It's like so much event. There's like 5 events on a weekend, like world class DJs. Like it's just mad. I know it's proper taking off.
Because when we started, there wasn't that.
There wasn't it.
Animal Farm in a few hours, but now there's an event on every single weekend, like 3 events on every single weekend. That it's massive.
It's good for it now. But that I know what you mean by that. The more like kind of. No, it's not like gabber and that, 'cause that's always been a bit, but just smell like harder than
it's just a bit harder, and bouncier,
I always find like, see when you have to like go into something like that, I always enjoy it a lot.
It's so much more a buzz. Like I feel like the stuff I would have been going to in Subway, even though I enjoyed like. I remember what made me fall in love with that shit. I remember I went to Riverside, but it was called like Electric Frog, and I remember Sven Vath was playing, and I took an Ecce, mate, and I just remember like the lights not hitting us and going, oh, this is for me. Like this is it, man. This is like,
and that's literally the exact same as me. I was 17, went to Riverside for the first time, but I didn't even know what techno music was.
It
was like dance music, but like the wee bam tunes just listening to that back in the day.
Damn styles, not.
Somebody's like Green Velvet screaming on it. But listening, I'm going, I still didn't really get it, but it's alright. And then I went and took a sweat jar.
It's the pills, mate. It's the pills, innit?
Mate, it is.
It's a kind of, you don't really, there's no really another thing like that in the Norway tunes. It's like,
that go, like you take this, take this and feel like this.
That was my first time listening to techno music and my first time taking a sweat jar.
Mate, pure blows your brain, mate.
I wonder if there's a good combination of something that like, we don't know, like jazz and smack or something.
Do you know what? There's a jazz and what?
Smack. You know what I mean?
I could see myself getting into that.
Jazz, mate, imagine classical and crack.
That's a pure gentleman's fucking activity, that, mate. A bit of smack and a bit of jazz, mate.
But
kind of makes you smack alright, mate. Makes it acceptable, sort of.
It's like that. He's
a bit junky. No, he's got a bit of jazz on, mate.
He's playing a trumpet like mine.
See, I remember reading why taking stuff and then listening to music like that actually makes you feel good, and it's because the beats are playing at a similar speed to your heart rate.
Is that right?
So it makes you like you're in tune with it and that, and I was like, that makes fucking total sense to me.
140 beats per minute. That's when I'm at a hang like that, but that's what my heart is going to easy one for.
But I remember because I used to go to people like I liked like Pure Eats Everything guys like that, but then I remember going to see Double Dunton and seeing Rebecca and fucking SWG3, mate, and I was blew my brain. I was like, this is the shit that I don't like going and just hearing like wee relaxing tunes and that, like almost like background music for something. Like you want to be pure your fucking brain blown out by it, man.
I mind I went to like, because there's a thing when I was got to like Subway and that all the time, that it was like cunts like Len Faki and that, which was dead. It was just boom. No, I mean it was dead. Like mad Joy Orbison and that, and it was like mad weird. I don't even know what kind of. It was like pure goth techno. You know what I mean? Pure goth techno, and I really liked it. But I always felt like the tunes you was playing, like, because you Yous have booked Connor Hughes, who's like a friend of the show. He's done a Reilly's Gaff tune.
Really, aye?
Didn't he?
Aye. Oh, aye. My video.
I know, good pals with Connor.
I've always wanted. I remember talking to him and I was like, mate, because he had an event on, and then he sent me that tune. Like, I remember one day just like my message request now that way you just flick through and be like, what's that, and I remember like a SoundCloud link, and I listened to it like, no ways I could fucking make this. And I remember he was like, mate, I'm playing here, blah blah blah, come to it. And I was like, mate, you need to get me up. I'll just say it. I'll just actually say that bit. But it's never happened.
I ended up got to that thing. I was there because he's like pals with like my girlfriend's pals and that. So it was like, I ended up going to that event that tune was, and I was just sitting in the back.
I know that.
That full night, it was like, where's heaven?
Mate, it's pure surreal hearing like a bad vocal of yourself in a tune. It's nuts, mate.
And my nut.
That wee bit does work for your wearing it.
That was one of the first tunes he made as well. It was good.
It was very good, mate. But that style, like, even that tune, I know that style's very like, we all listen to the podcast, pure getting it.
I know.
I do heavily enjoy that, mate. But so where did
so you booked BLK for SWG3 and it sold it.
That sold out.
Fucking hell, man.
So like 1,000, like straight away, man. Like like 1,000 people.
Was that not on the pre-sale? It sold it as well.
Is that the most nervous you've been before playing something?
Aye, so that was our first gig in SWG3. We were on
studio.
first. We're in the studio just practicing, like, what are we going to play here? Cause, like, we wanted to like, warm up, you want to respect them, like, but obviously all the tunes we play are like mental.
Aye.
We'll try to think of tunes to warm up.
It would be so funny.
Warm up set that time.
But then we ended up, what was it? We finished on Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog.
Crazy Frog, the full placement.
We had about 5 minutes left. I had that Crazy Frog tune. It was quite a good tune. I'm like, until we get 5 minutes left while I play this. Fuck it, just play it.
If I heard that at the end of the night tripping, I'd love it, mate.
I know.
Like to this day still, like, see when we're playing at a show, people be messaging us like, play Crazy Frog.
Play that Crazy Frog.
Try to move away from that.
That's what I'm saying, but like, see the tune, like, there's DJs who might be like that, like, why'd you do that? No, do you know what I mean? But you're only like pretentious with it. You're just like, what'll be a buzz at that time, but what'll get cunts. And I think that's why, like, when you're doing all these things, it's like, because you're so in tune with like, what does the crowd want? That's why everything just sells out, because they know they're not going to come in here just playing fucking like, I'm going to experiment a bit tonight. And like, they're going to go there and they're going to have a good time. So I think that's why it's just...
You've built up a mad thing that's like, cunts trust you to put on a good thing. You know what I mean? If you can date in a mad forest, not... Mate, if you put a party on a piggery, you can put a party on...
If you can date in a forest, you can date anywhere.
I think that's what I definitely said about trust. Like, I think people trust us. Like, that's how we've done so well when we started doing events. Like, we've got a pure respect for people, because we were the ones that were willing to like put on a party when there was actually nothing else to do. Do you know what I mean? Which I think's helped a lot.
What I was just wondering there while we were talking, see for like the first thing when you were going camping to SWG3, how long's that?
So it was like, we went camping
Like the very first time you picked up the decks.
2018.
September. It was a September. Then we had done the Mad Raves for like another year, and then
was it 2020 we had BLK in the Hingway TV studio?
So in like near enough like a year or two, you're fucking like...
within a year, that's when we got our first, like just after a year of doing the camping, that's when we got our first show in SWG3 in the January after that. Aye. And then we done, after that, I think we done 12 shows that year. And every single one sold out.
Fucking
It was
hell,
actually,
man.
it was mad. Yeah.
People were always like saying, no, they were struggling with events and stuff. We couldn't even, like, not be big headed, but like we couldn't relate because we just.
I was going to say that you never paid your dues, mate. Never played for a 5 people. That's not just sold. It's just all sold out for the start, mate. That's mental.
The full year, just every show we done was just selling out rapid.
Mate, that's so you have never actually played in front of just like 5 crowds on a Monday night.
On a Monday night.
Any of the Monday nights?
Monday nights.
I think towards the end of the Monday nights, people are like, right, we can't keep going on a Monday night.
Because when we done the Mondays, we then get the Friday. But towards the end of the Fridays, it started timing.
And then the club shut down. I think that's when sort of, I think night clubbing sort of gone down. Like,
because of COVID and all that.
Yeah.
We get sacked and then they shut down 3 weeks later.
Mate, what'd that tell you? Coincidence? I think not, bro.
I know.
I think not.
So, at the time of like SWG3 and that, a used party by this time?
Aye. That's when we sort of started properly. Like,
When we done our first event in that, time, that's when we became part of it. We had that poster made, and we had t-shirts, didn't we? Was that the first time?
We went to Clydebank shopping centre and got fucking...
just a wee disco ball on a plain white t-shirt.
That's cool, mate, and you've still got it. We've brought us our fine disco balls
fine
today.
t-shirts.
But that's a pure cool logo. So who is it? Like, because there's other like people involved as well. Because we met a guy who's like the graphic design
he's been like sort of crucial to what we've done. Like he does everything for us. Like he must think we're happy in the arse. We just message him every day, what to do this, what to do that. But he does just get that vision. Like he's got the same that. But we are thinking, or he can do it on.
It's good when you have that as well, because it's like that when we're doing merch. Like he could very easily be like, we're drinking that, and I could be like, that's rotten, bro. But like when you have the same idea for the vibe you're going for in that, it's just, it works so easily.
It comes to life a bit easier, doesn't it?
That's what helps. Like, see our posters and that, they're different to everybody else's. Like they're colourful. Like we've tried to be different, like try to stand out, and I think that's also what helps sell the events. Like people are like, that looks good, I want to go to that sort of thing. That's
and they're dull or it's scary and that. They're always just kind of in your face. Like
good
that.
time.
Good. He's so creative, but some of the stuff that comes up is wild.
You're like, how did you even think of
that? Do you know what I mean?
That is, I'm just going to say it, the coolest DJ merch on the market.
It's got to be.
Needs to be.
Mate,
do you know what's mad? I seen it it was an ad on my Insta. So you have started like it is, mate. It's growing like an
I want to know who's the most like.
Who's the drive?
Who's the most business minded guy? Are you all a bit like that?
I'd say we probably all are.
We're all quite business minded. Like we've all got pure ideas.
He's the smartest.
Because I went to uni and that.
Civil engineer. You know how to write and all.
I know how to do. I do wee spreadsheets.
Oh,
bro. Spreadsheet guy.
Come on, bro.
He nearly left you there.
That's something I'm glad I done, to be fair. Like it was brutal, got to uni and then try to balance staying uni and DJing at the weekends. Like it's pure opposites. But like I'm glad my mum and dad made me do it. I've got a degree now, I can fall back on it, and it's helped me like with some of the stuff.
You're not going to fall back on it. Don't listen to all that bullshit, mate. You should be making tunes, mate. That's what you're born for, bro.
What point did you realise I'm fucking going to be a civil engineer here?
No, I see you at uni, man. This is brutal, man. See if it wasn't for like online exams, like I don't think I'd have passed, because we sort of sat in like Zoom to like people in my class, but. Just doing answers together.
So when we came up to the HQ, I don't know where this falls in the timeline. Could you just tell us a story of yous getting on it here, then taking cunts to Ibiza?
Maga.
Maga
lives then Ibiza.
So that's fucking mad about the bus and all that.
I'm getting a Friday.
Still getting away here.
So what happened?
We done an event.
It was Manuka. I think it was it Mark Blair?
Mark Blair.
Mark Blair.
Was that
Manuka.
the first event we done in Manuka?
Aye.
Must have been.
We done an event in Manuka because we wanted to do one there because the lights were heavy cool. You seen the lights in Manuka? The mad ones on the ceiling?
Don't think so, no.
Used to be the old cushion. It's got all the mad.
I know what you're talking about.
I thought that was a place in Malaga you were talking about, mate.
Choking to go out of Malaga and do Manuka.
I was ready to go. So that was abroad. You're supposed to abroad event.
That was the first like sort of rave we'd done there. Like we done it in there. So we had Mark Blair in, and we
were playing in Maga.
The next day. We got a gig in Maga, and right, we need to leave. Flights at like, was it 7 in the morning or something?
So we had to just go straight to the airport after this event.
So we booked a bus for us, and then the party boys were coming with us, and also fives and a big minibus. And when we were in Manuka, we managed to convince 15 people to come with us. So there's 15 people on this bus straight to Edinburgh.
It was a full
but
bus.
they all, in the middle of the night, they all went back to Roos, grabbed their passports. Like,
that decision making is crazy, man.
There's so many points.
One of my mates couldn't even go home, so he just came. Just with what he was wearing.
One outfit for 5 days.
See, the people that went home, there wasn't just a second that they were sitting like packing a t-shirt. Like their ma or something's like talking
to them. Where are you going?
Manuka, I think it's a place in Malaga.
Get a passport for.
Then we went to Maga and we played in Maga, stayed there for 3 days, and then they were all going to Ibiza.
We were on the beach in Maga. We're thinking, I don't want this. We're about to be gone home in the morning. We're like, I don't want this holiday to end yet. It's been banging. Like, why don't we just go to Ibiza? So we were all on this beach at like 5 in the morning after was it the night after we played, or was it the night we played. I think it was the night we played.
Maybe the night we played,
After we played, and right, book flights to Ibiza. Book flights to Ibiza.
Are the other, see the people who just came, are they going home, or are they got Ibiza, no?
It was only 5 years it went, because
Out
it
of the
was
15
6
people,
years
13 ended up in Ibiza. But not by accident. It was.
It was meant to be 4 or 5 years. It was only, I think there was 6 years. We were going home because I had work on the Monday, and the rest of us all had work. So, but then me and my pal Diver and the rest of us were all sitting down at the hotel, they watching their stories of them fucking on their plane and all that.
We were already landed in Ibiza, and they were like, we need to go home to work, man.
Me and my pal Diver like, right, we've got 2 hours to our flight, but I thought we were going to get on it, so we walked into the shop, get 2 bottles of Bucky, spanked these bottles of Bucky. He had a bit left over his joint. I was smoking this joint, I don't even smoke weed anymore, you know what I mean? So we were gubbed, walking through the airport, absolutely smashed, and then went through security and all that, went through passport control, and then from passport control to the gate, we went and got a munch and all that. We went up, we were the last people to board the plane basically, and we've walked right up, and she's like, passport and boarding pass, and I've gave my boarding pass, and then they're like, fuck, I've not got my passport. And what? She's like, I'm like, what did I do? And I just like sobered up then because I forgot, I couldn't remember anything. And then you need to go and find it, so I'm running about this airport daft trying to find my passport, couldn't find it at all, asking people has it been handed in and all that. They're like, no. And then the lassie's like, right, you're going to miss the flight if you don't go on it now. And I'm like, well, I can't. My pal Diver's like, I'm not leaving you. And then the rest of them are all just kind of looking, and then like 3 other ones just, alright, I'm not leaving you either. We missed the flight, and then I went to I asked somebody, and then they took me to the police station at the very, very end of Palma Airport, which is massive, and then ended up finding it and get handed in. And we were looking at flights, so I could either get one to Manchester or one to Ibiza, and then stay there for 12 hours and then get a flight home the next day, which was the same price.
No brainer.
Met them all night before.
That was a crazy one.
That was meant to happen, bro.
Definitely was.
That's fake.
100% meant to happen. Me lose my
So
passport.
tell us, mate, what was the thing? There was something about warm beers on a bus or something. You were telling us the last time we were there.
It wasn't warm beers, it was freezing cold. San Miguel's.
So when you get off the plane.
So somebody's managed to find this bus driver that was going to take us all.
How do you manage to do this?
We'd landed and we just like managed to get on this bus. It had freezing cold San Miguel's waiting on us.
It was that mad way we were still on it. I was struggling a wee bit. I'm like, I still went to sleep now. Then get handed this San Miguel.
I don't even like San Miguel's, but it was the best.
When it's freezing, you're just like,
that was us just flying again.
And there was one thing I know, see when we landed in Ibiza, we were in the taxi on the way to hang, we were starting to feel a bit rough, like we'd been on it for about 3 days in a row now. I'm like, and I looked at the window and there was a chicken just crossing the road, like a chicken walking across the road, and I was like, this is going to be a belter.
Then we ended up there.
Aye, so was that your first? Is that the only time you played out?
No, we've played in Ibiza twice now.
Oh no, we played 4 times.
4 times? Oh, we played it Rebit about 4 times. We played our own event in Fly, I was thinking there, forgetting.
See when you go away, so like see like the first time you played abroad, is there anything you're thinking differently about playing there, or you just like the exact same shit?
Exactly. Well, our pals usually follow us wherever they go, so you're just
play for them basically.
Just warm.
It's just the same but much sunnier outside.
Just a Humphrey but warm.
Basically.
Yeah, beef and Humphrey, bro.
Eden, the time we played in Eden, that was a bit nerve wracking because that's a super club, you know what I mean?
Big in a super club in Ibiza, that's when you're like, wow.
What is that like with like your equipment? Not do you bring all your own stuff if it's somewhere like that?
All you need is a USB.
And you use all their shit?
Aye,
so they've got all the decks and that. You bring headphones and...
Is that all the pure best of gear on that?
Aye, the sound system in there's the best I've heard, I think.
See, I don't know, this could be a lot of shite, because obviously it's a lot more people in that, and you're like, fuck, and it's like a big reputation for that club and that, but is there something about like the amount of people in there and that it kind of makes it less nerve-wracking because you're like, they're going to be dancing anyway?
The
you know what I mean?
Well, I think, like, see if I was to play myself, I'd be dead nervous. I've played myself a couple of times right at the very, very start, but only because one time you couldn't make it. And then, but I think, both has been like, next to each other and all that just kind of helps a wee bit. You know what I mean?
Mate.
We sit and bam each other up when we're DJing. Like, I would set a beat loop in his thing and just to bam him up and all that.
I realise like, just
wet well in each other.
Yeah, you don't think of it that at all. You think that if you were at a mad super club watching these DJs, you'd think, oh, they're pure up there.
They know what they're doing.
He's up there jobbing.
That'll probably keep you a bit more.
I think that's what does help. Is like, it's just bamming each other up, like saying, like, singing in each other's ears and all that. Fucking just
stupid stuff.
So, see for all that, how do we then get to use putting your own festival on? Like when does the thoughts of that start happening?
Hutchie's always kind of wanted that.
Hutchie's the one that's like he's always wanted to do this. Like he's like I have my own festival, and when he
done work experience with Terminal V and Riverside, like a mad internship kind of thing there. He done that, and so that kind of gave him the idea. Like, no, that he always had the idea, but just a bit of experience and stuff.
How I can actually put this together rather than just being an idea.
That's class, having somebody that's got even a wee bit of that knowledge. You know what I mean? Like being able to see something.
And
like
then we got the opportunity, like just want to do this because we've done all SWG3. That's like 1,500 people, 2,000 people. Like, what's the next step? You need to take the next step here, and then we got the opportunity to do it at the Brayhead Arena. It's like 3,500 people. You're thinking, that's a lot of people, man.
How do they sell the tickets, man?
I think that the attitude is like, just fuck it, let's just do it.
Everything had fucking worked up to that point. I mean, you wouldn't start then going, maybe this won't work. Sold it every fucking day. Sold them all out, mate.
Minutes.
A lot
of minutes.
But I think when we came up to see yous, we had planned to do like a wee sort of walking about documentary sort of thing. It never happened. Mind we were trying to plan all yous been in here at once. Think how mental that would have been.
I was like, no, we could go in the factory bit and just go stone and look at sports scene.
Because me and him always be like, we'll sort that and then we'll come up and talk to Jamie and we're like, talking about maybe 7 people and he's like, what? I've been to that many mics.
He's trying to have a meeting. Like, they're all just pure shout over each other. There's no way
just dead excited like
I
remember there was a lot of ideas going about because there was like another idea that was like we could have nine guns and whatever, and then like everybody tells a wee bit of the stories
and we'll write it down
and we'll have it written down and it'll be like a wee and you'll just be like
that'd be too forced, wouldn't it?
Mate, we're going to film it like a mad Netflix documentary like sitting in the seat like, are you ready? Yeah. So my dad's Jenny, right? He needed it back in the morning. Aye, but we got here then. But so the festival, so we were obviously no it's class as well when we came to meet yous. Obviously we do different things, right? Yous are like events and music and that, and we've got this thing, but it's like it felt like yous were the same. Like the way we'll be like, we should do this. What if we get them on? No, we'll do this. Why don't we look into this? It's that thing where yous actually own this thing and it's all on yous, and like it's such a buzz creating all that. I think like it's all you. It's all your own ideas. It's pure infectious, almost
fulfilling, mate. That's what I was thinking about. Like, see you, and obviously at the time you was when they thinking about it as a mad thing that's going to be this LLC or whatever. But like, see how the thought of like, this is our own thing that we're like. You wouldn't work as hard as you have had if you were just at a club, or like if you were just at your normal job. You'd never work that hard. Know what I mean? Like, there's no job in the world that you'd be fucked till you're not carrying a fucking generator. You know what I mean? So it's like you've worked so hard to have this mad thing, and I think he's up here. He's always. It seems as if it's always like moving forward. Do you know what I mean?
He's only just like we're doing really well, doing it. It's like what are we doing next?
That's the thing. Let's see if you've seen the hours we actually put in. Like, we meet each other every single night, basically. That HQ. Just going talking about shit. We've got a big whiteboard. Fucking always.
Does it feel weird? Does it feel weird for you if you don't go there one night? A bit. Do you know what I mean?
It feels like we're not getting somewhere. Do you know what I mean? It feels like you're missing out. See if you're
there's always stuff we need to talk about.
Like, you wake up every day, you think like, what can I do? How can we do something cool today? Like
table tennis. We need to play table tennis.
You get into the fucking
racket. That's essential. But for like, see when you're sitting like having a meeting for ages,
we get a bit tired. Your head's a bit fried.
No, I think you should get one of the, you know how in like the president's office you'll have like a wee putting green.
Aye.
I brought my wee brother in one night. He's like, you should get a basketball hoop here. Like, the table there and all. I'm like, you think we just do nothing up here?
He's right,
because with it is, yous have done the thing that every cunt talks about. Like, you're like, I will get a mad place and it'll be well with the all that. Like, nothing specific, but I used to always say to my pals, I will get a mad building, mate. We'll just have a mad building somewhere.
I will go and hang about there.
We'll have a five pitch on the roof.
In New York or something.
Exactly, mate. One of the ones in Singapore. Wait, actually, can we get that up? The Dyson factory in Singapore.
Oh right, let's just go into the Dyson. So explain what your hang is. This was the first thing the boys revealed to us when they came in here.
We'll talk about like your hangs.
You've seen that hang in Limmy, and it's like, what's your hang?
What's your hang? So, aye. Do you want to tell them?
So basically our things, we just like hand dryers. Like, we rate hand dryers out of 10 and all. Send each other videos us doing the hand dryers.
Aye, so like, he'll go into, like, say we're in a restaurant or something, he'll go into the toilet and he'll come back out, he's like, you need to go in there, try it. He's like, what, Dyson Airblade in there?
Know the names and all that.
What is 213?
What's the creme de la creme? What's the...
You're better with your model names and all that.
I can't mind the new one you were talking about earlier on. That's not got the name on it.
You've got a thing for...
Do you know why? Because I worked somewhere for like 4 years that had one of the ones that's like a mad metallic button that you press and it just goes...
It's like a guy and a guy's head in it. It's
a guy's head, aye. It's a guy like outside poking his head in a box and just going...
It makes a lot of noise, but doesn't at the end. It's not worse than that, man.
I started to question when I was in at a service station. Actually, we fucking
that's our thing.
Service station.
We want to go to everyone in the UK, mate. Rate them out of 10.
I thought that's in T-Bay services.
Yeah, we've got Dyson.
There we go, man.
Right, this is a dream here.
The Dyson factory.
Oh, mate.
Look at
Don't even get me started now.
Look at them go, man.
The power.
My missus has got the Dyson, I can't even mind what it's called, but it's the hairdryer.
Aye, they're deadly. Reece Haggerty's got one of them.
Aye.
You're actually thinking of getting
the air wrap's
good. To get a hand dryer on the HQ.
Mate, much shit there. Much shit the good ones are.
They're like 400 quid or something.
What, for a belter?
See the wee square blades?
Can I tell you what not to buy of Dyson though? They're fucking fans. See them mad fans?
Oh,
they're shite, mate. They're dead loud and
they look nice.
They look sleek, mate.
Get to the hand dryers, man.
Have they got hand dryers in this one?
This is all behind the scenes stuff here, mate. This is people think you just throw a hand dryer up the wall, mate. This is how you do it.
I don't think
for a tour of that factory.
I don't think we're meant to know all this, by the way.
Aye, this is
inside information.
Get that.
Or that Hoover.
That's an old Hoover, but
is this the secret of this thing?
Then it's there.
Look at them go.
Mate, it's just how convenient they are, I don't know.
Do you think you could sell it at the Dyson factory?
Tap flare, mate, on the roof of the Dyson factory.
Mate, if you just do that somehow, I don't even know what to do myself.
Mate, do you think you should get 400 cunts up the top of the Dyson factory in Singapore?
Would you rather play the Dyson factory or like, what's the best club in Ibiza?
Probably Amnesia or something.
I'll play Amnesia or the Dyson factory.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
That is. I think I'd just rather a tour of the Dyson factory.
Play it just to look a bit.
We'll get a tour. Try all the hand dryers.
I started doing Dyson like headphones, like DJ headphones.
It gives you purified air. A bit covers your face.
I've seen them, by the way. It's like a band like that, but
it's like in China and that.
A boy can
gives you
dream.
Purified air.
In Singapore and that, they need that shit, don't they? Because like the air's pure. Is it Singapore like that, or is that just China really?
No, China's like that, Vietnam's like that. Aye.
Is that? Aye, so you need one. You need a mad thing. I've always thought they were daft.
That's why. See, right before COVID started, right? I was living in Vietnam, so
I think I've seen that.
So everybody there wears masks like all the time. No, just because of COVID, they just walk about because the air pollution's that bad there. So I was just so used to wearing masks all the time, and then China and Vietnam share a border, so it hit Vietnam like 3 months before it even came here. So all this, I was doing teaching, all the schools were shutting and that, right? And we weren't getting any work, and I was like, we're going to need to just go home here. Like, there's they were like, they're opening next week. And it wasn't open. Next week, and I was like, this is no going well.
It's not happening.
So I had to come back, and I knew about COVID Like, I was on the phone to my dad and I was like, I'm going to need to come back, this thing's, and he's like, Boris Johnson's saying it's just like cold, and I'm like, you actually have no idea what's going to happen.
You came back like messenger.
I came back warm everybody. I was like,
no, there was a disease.
But I remember I was like, because obviously mind at the start you're like, what even is going on here? I brought masks with me, right? So I brought masks back with me. I remember I was with my brother at the time and I was going into Rob Royston Asda, right? And she was like, I was like, I'm fucking wearing a mask in here, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't even care if cunt stare at us and that. Like, I don't care, I'm no fucking going to die in that. And then she was like, no, don't. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about anybody, right? Mate, I swear to God, I was like, can you cunts going to say, I was getting heckled off cunts, mate. Right. Fucking cunts wearing a mask. I swear to God, like, cunts actually shouting me out. I was like, the fuck me, my mask. I was like, how dare you?
Imagine you had the
I had the last laugh button, all the mugs had to put them on.
You were the first mask wearer.
Trendsetter, mate.
It'd have been funny if you had one of the things during COVID, wouldn't it? The Dyson things,
Dyson air mask.
They could have get COVID if that was
They should be mandatory, I think.
Dyson should have sorted that out.
Yeah, I would just trust Dyson to make anything. No, I mean, see if Dyson came out and well, I've got a mad blender, you'd be like, I'll be the best blender ever.
Aye, it would be
the best thing.
Need to buy it.
Know what I mean? The Dyson
their
telly.
equipment is amazing.
Aye,
Give them that.
I imagine, like, do you ever go into a place and go into the restaurant if it's a shite one, you're like, we need to get out of here.
Oh, but some
try that.
some it suits, but like, if you go into like a Chinese restaurant or something,
You don't want, you want it to be a bit dingy.
If I seen a Dyson one of them, I'd be like, something's going on here.
Something dodgy.
It should be the guy poking his head through.
Aye,
in
definitely.
places like that.
What's your service stations?
Service
We want to
station.
visit all of them, mate.
Aye, when I
TB, you're right, TB.
TBA services,
brother.
but this is what I noticed at TBA services, mate.
What?
The Dyson fucking the
Insert one.
the insert.
The Airblade, no?
Airblade, that might be
Airblade 220.
Got a few different Airblades.
Aye,
I used to know all the specs, but I get back into it.
that one fucking I would like put my horn in one and I looked down and it was like a mad pile of that mouldy water, like pure horrible
Oh my God,
germy,
mate.
and I was like, that is actual heavy bad that you're washing your horns and then drying them and it's all just pulling at the bottom. So that's why I think they've made the switch to the one that's like two things just stick out like that. They're better, mate. That's the ones you're wanting.
TV's
Do you know
not
what
a
you need to
farm,
look
innit?
out for, mate? Know what you need to look out for? Shark hoovers.
Sharks?
And that. Shark hoovers and that, mate. And like air.
How do you feel about all that? You a bit tense about that situation?
I've actually got a shark hoover in the house.
Oh my God,
I
mate.
didn't buy it. It was a bit
Come on,
more.
if Dyson hears this, you'll never play now, bro.
I know.
You get shot.
I don't use it. I refuse to use it. I still sometimes use a Henry. Not bought a Dyson yet, but
The Henry. Yes.
I'll need to get myself a Dyson.
You're exposing big vacuum, mate. You need to watch out for big vacuum.
Oh,
But aye,
they'll get
yours is T-base services, mate. I was actually, funnily enough, been wanting to talk about this thing. Can I just bring up something I've been thinking about?
Can I bring it up, aye?
Why is there sometimes just hundreds of geese at service stations?
No, that's it. That's just TB. That's why it's so
'cause
good.
There's one in Killy.
Oh,
One in Bellsfield service station. Hundreds
maybe
of
because
geese.
they're always off like a mad rural place.
It's just the middle of a roundabout. There's just geese, mate, and the ones that there's other ones at Abington, mate. Abington services.
That's a good
Hundreds of big geese, and when you drive in, they're dead obnoxious. They just stand in the middle
What's
of
the
the
thing
road.
you were telling me about the rabbit roundabout?
Oh, mate, in Penrith, and I mean, I kind of drive about a lot and for my work, so I go to some place in England and that. And there's a roundabout in Penrith. As you come off the M6,
Right.
junction 46, you're in Penrith. There's a big roundabout that's just got like a mad ecosystem of rabbits living on it. Mate, there's hundreds of trees. It's huge, and it's just like all these rabbits, and you sometimes see dead ones in the road and that, and it's just like
Ones
they
that
just
try and make it out.
And we were saying like it's as if like. It's kind of like know how like humans you would go, oh, when you die you go to heaven, it's a better place. Not
Aye.
they think like when you get out past the cars,
Aye,
that's like
that's
their
you.
heaven.
That's the afterlife out
It's
there.
just cars like that, mate, all the time, and then they'll just be like, one of them will get out and they'll just like.
They're out to heaven.
Imagine you just lived your whole life in a roundabout, never
That'd
even
be
knew
mad,
that it was
I
out
mean,
there.
that's what I think about the geese and all.
That's
the
what I
geese.
done the first time I went to Amsterdam. We stayed in the red light district, and on the last day we were going back to Amsterdam Central, and I was like, wait, there's more of this? We just thought it was just the red light district.
Yeah.
Well, that fuck's sake, we never even went anywhere else.
I'm booting up for my birthday this year. I got to damn. Was looking at places last night. I'm very, very excited. You're going in?
You're
When-
going on
when you
Saturday,
playing,
aye.
We're going on Saturday. We're playing it for a reboot at Amsterdam dance event. So that's like probably one of the biggest like sort of festivals, like the dance music
Aye, it's like
festivals.
a full week. over in Amsterdam. It's just like
the full world, just the full music industry just goes to
you can go
Amsterdam.
and meet people for meetings and all that. It's like it's not just like events, but like events, but like music events. There's like meetings you can go to, and like people are speaking and all that.
Conferences is like a big.
Oh mate, I fucking love a conference.
Any business lunches or that you got?
I'll come here with these boys.
Imagine you seen him cutting about
Yeah, I talk shop, boys. No,
like
but that
classes and all that you can go to and stuff. It's massive.
for mixing,
like DJ classes,
That's
like producing
fucking class.
classes and stuff.
Look forward to it. I've never even been to a damn either, so.
You need to get back on the joints, mate.
I know. I went once when I was 18. Class.
Aye, no, the dam's fucking amazing.
It's crazy. See, even just for a normal scran, it's probably the most expensive place I've been in Europe.
Do you think so?
I think it's where's dearer, do you think? I thought it was like even just for a normal meal, you're like, what?
Aye,
you say Brussels?
Brussels is ridiculous.
Where were you in Brussels?
I've been in Brussels.
You've been a bit, mate.
I've been everywhere.
Brussels, Penrith,
the Abington services. No, but the dam's the fucking goat, man. I was looking at because we are going to stay somewhere like away. We were going to stay in like North Vietnam, which is like the other side of Central, which I've never been to that kind of area before. But I've heard there's some good. I was looking at clubs. I was going to ask you to tell me where to go, but I was looking up some, and like there's one called like The School. Have you heard of that?
Aye.
Have you heard of that?
We were going to go there.
It looks fucking mental, mate. I had never heard of it before because every time I've never went to a club or nothing.
Aye.
I've just get baked and walk about.
It's a crazy place to get baked because it's so intense, mate. It's like you're meant
Like you're allowed to do it.
Mate, I remember the time I went and I was a wee guy. We were 18, I know. I'm like, oh my god, and we're like walking into the shop and to buy weed, and like we're like, fuck, it's just there. And we bought it, and then I came outside and I seen the polish, and I immediately put it down my balls, and I was like, oh, I didn't need to do that. I can just take it. It's fucking wild.
Mate, I didn't see the last time I was there. I know there was a fucking polish just stoning in this Hunter coffee shops I like, so it was just stoning in it, like talking to a cunt, and I walked in and I was like, oh man, this cunt's getting like done or something. I went in, the guy was just going fucking rolling up on that joint, and he was like super Dutch hazed that. He was like, yeah, I like this one, mate, man, that's polish.
See, when we went there, my pal Pagey, he somehow knew a cunt in Rotterdam who's going to sort us out like a weekend's worth of drugs, like just a wee pick and mix, almost like that, mate, just but drugs in it. Right? Drugs. And so he was like, I'll just go and meet the cunt myself, mate, no bother. I'm like, cool, mate, on you go, we'll just chill here. I think we were all baked on, alright, you'll see you soon, bro. And he made it back, mate, but I remember remember the UPS sweeties that we're going about, and they were like, cunts were like, they're no dodgy, they're just that strong, you might die. So I like cunts were like, so that's what we had, and I remember we took them, was in this apartment the full night, just out on that, and my pal kept going, what have you got to do when we get kicked out of this gaff? And I was like, mate, we're in the dam. We're in a flat in the dam. And he was like, fuck up. What we actually got to do, mate? Because what time's it and that? And I was like, mate. And then there's a place, see near Celtic Park, is London Road, right? There's a McDonald's there. And we were like, what we did, we'll just get a McD's. I don't know why we're talking about eating, but like, we'll just get a McD's. And he was like, what, London Road? And I was like, mate, we're in the dam, bro. Now that way your egg is just pure like tripping for a second. You're like, we actually thought we were in just a gaff and like fucking
that must be the best
Easter house or something.
Must be the best feeling ever, realising you're in the dam, bro.
Waiting on London Road.
You sometimes think it's like Tuesday and you're like, fuck, it's Thursday, fucking class. That's what happened to me today. But now when you do that, that's like the ultimate version of that. Just like, fuck, I'll go down to London Road McDonald's, man. I'm in the dam.
McDonald's in the dam.
Go to the Bulldog.
Aye. Anyway, trips. If you get eating, use what? So when will this be out?
This will be next Sunday.
2 weeks on Sunday. What day will that be?
Jambo.
He's a date.
Jambo, we need that date.
What you've got coming up? Any shows here?
Just announce a few there, don't we?
This will be on the 29th.
29th October.
We've got one with Black Traffic. We've got a Security all night long coming up. And then we've got that show in the Arches soon as well.
This one, mate.
That'll
be fucking class, mate. How mad's that? The Arches is back, mate. What is it?
You know what they call it? Arches,
what you may call it?
New World.
New World.
It's all. I've always been at Arches. Of shit sold out. Like for the first like 10 nights or something, everything sold out or something. I was want to go, mate. So I get back in.
Why would you know where to go, man?
Get the boots back on, mate.
Just have the old bits. Get the shinies out.
Yes, he's got his. Aye, so fucking that's exciting, bro, innit?
Yeah, it's exciting because it's something we've never like been on it.
Even been.
I think we were the age where we just. You been?
I've been, aye.
How'd you?
I've been, mate.
What the fuck you been?
He's been everywhere, mate.
I know this guy, Penrith.
Mate, and I've been to Alien Inside it, I know.
Oh,
Mind
that, aye.
No,
Alien Wars.
I went for Carol Cox, mate, and left because fucking Flow Plan was playing at Subway. Actual left Carol Cox.
What year are we talking here?
Like, I was like 17 or something, 16.
All right, okay.
Very young, me and Mick.
So, where can people buy tickets for your stuff?
Schedule. That's just going on Instagram, I think.
Insta.
PRTY events.
We've got a website as well now that we've got links that will take you to schedule, but it'll show you what all our up and coming events. But
So it's
just our Instagram.
PRTY.com.
PRTY events.co.uk. But we've got a lot of exciting stuff to announce next year. But obviously we can't.
Can't
let it all.
You can tell us.
Tell us it.
We'll not tell anybody. All the mics are off, aren't they? What is it?
No, looking forward to it all, man.
next Sunday.
Imagine me feel released on this match. Thumbnail and that. Big exclusive. No, but thanks so much for coming on, Trips. That was fucking unreal. Crazy story, man. Crazy story.
It's mad. I'm sure it's going to get a lot madder as well.
I know. We need to have his back on after all the next shit.
I think you need to get Doco and that on to tell you.
I'd be good. I'll have
I want Doco's dad, mate.
Doco's dad.
Oh, and the Jenny. The Jenny in the middle.
That's what he always says. He's like, I need to buy my dad Jenny one day.
Mate, that Jenny, that usually a lot to that Jenny.
Usually your livelihood.
That's your life source, mate. That Jenny.
No, we need to frame it somewhere. Hanging for the HQ. We've got a disco ball, Jenny.
That would be sick.
Football pitch, snooker table, Jenny.
Right, Trips, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Trips. Cheers.